And now we come to Let It Go. And it's absolutely perfect. My God. From the beautiful animation, and I do mean absolutely breathtaking animation, to Idina Menzel's vocals, to the camera shots, to the way everything's set up, it is absolutely perfect. This is by far the best Disney music I have ever heard. Better than Beauty and the Beast, better than The Lion King, better than anything else Disney has done. This is by far the best. This puts Anne Hathaway's I Dreamed a Dream to shame. Yeah, I went there. So after that, we see Anna on her horse looking for Elsa. Her horse gets spooked and she falls off her horse into freezing cold water. She sees a small house and goes up to it and realizes it's a Wandering Oaks trading post. Ansana. She meets the merchant and apparently he's doing a big summer blowout. Swimsuits and all summer gear is half off. She says she's looking for winter clothes. He points over there to their winter attire, and after that, we meet Kristoff. Kristoff's looking to buy some supplies, such as carrots and rope. He gives them to the merchant. The merchant goes, "That'll be 40. Kristoff goes, "No, that's 10. The merchant says, "It's 40 because it's higher in demand. Winter stuff right now is high in demand." And Anna goes, "Ooh, that's rough." And Kristoff goes, "You think that's rough? I sell ice for a living." Then after that, Kristoff says that it's really bad up in the North Mountain. Then Anna goes, "Was it more magical up there?" And he goes, "Yeah, more magical. Look, I'm trying to deal with this crook right now." Then the merchant gets up and goes, "You calling me a crook?" And he's really big and throws out Kristoff. Then next we see a Kristoff playing a guitar, saying how reindeers are better than people, and talking to his best buddy Sven. Now, Sven is Kristoff's reindeer, and they have a very interesting relationship, as Kristoff will start acting like Sven's voice for him. To be honest, it's actually really clever. I really do like the fact they did it that way. It was pretty clever, and at times very entertaining to watch. But anyways, Anna comes in and has bought Kristoff supplies in exchange for him taking her up the North Mountain. He agrees, and they go up there that night. While they're on the way up there, Kristoff asks Anna why the queen acted the way she did. What happened? And Anna says, "Well, I met a guy earlier today, and we decided to get married, and the queen freaked out about it." And then Kristoff goes, "Whoa, you only met him today?" And she goes, "Yeah, why? What's wrong? What do you know about the guy? What's his last name?" And she's like, yeah. Even Kristoff has more street smarts than Anna. And he does voices for his reindeer. Again, Anna has book smarts. She doesn't have street smarts. So after that, they get attacked by wolves. The only way to get past the wolves is to jump this massive cliff. So basically what happens is they jump it, but they lose the sled. And Kristoff loved the sled. Oh hell, he just finished paying it off. And Anna says, "If you don't want to help me, you don't have to. I'm just going to be all alone by myself. I could die, but it's my own fault." And so he goes, "Okay, good." And then his reindeer basically says, well, he does the voices, goes, "But she could die." "Good. But you'll never get your sled." And Kristoff goes, "Sometimes I hate you." So Kristoff decides to continue helping her, and after that, we meet a new character. Meet Olaf. When I first saw this character, I thought I was going to hate him. I literally thought I was going to hate him. Then they gave him a song. Then it turns out I liked the song. And I liked him as a character. And the reason I liked him, he wasn't annoying. They could have easily screwed up this character and made him just an annoying little prick for comedic relief. But instead, they actually made him a decent character, in large part because he actually has a brain. There's a particular scene where Kristoff introduces his family, which at first Anna and Olaf thinks it's nothing more than rocks, and Olaf tells Anna, "I'll distract him. You run." "Oh, Kirstof's family, how are you?" "What are you waiting for, Anna? Get out of here." And Olaf does that. Yeah. So he does have a fucking brain. Because they could have easily screwed him up. But they didn't. They did a good job on his character, and they did a surprisingly good job on his song. The song Olaf sings is about summer. And it's absolutely hilarious because he wants to experience summer. There's even a scene where he goes, "In summer I'll be a," and then it shows a puddle. "Happy snowman!" And at the end of the song you hear Kirstof go, "Somebody's gotta tell him." It's absolutely hilarious. So after that, we cut to the castle and see that things aren't going well over there. We see that Prince Hans decides to go take a few men and go try to find Anna as well as Elsa. So Anna finally makes it to Elsa's ice castle. Kirstof is absolutely stunned how beautiful the castle looks and wants to go in with Anna. And Anna says, "No, give us a minute, I need to talk to my sister alone." And Kirstof is fine. 1 minute. He and Olaf start counting, which is absolutely hilarious. And we finally meet Elsa again. Anna and Elsa start talking for a while. Anna asks her to come back down, and Elsa says, "No, I can't. This is my home. I may be isolated, but I love it here. Anna, you be queen. You rule our land. I'm going to stay here." Then Anna tells Elsa, "Well, there's a bit of a problem. You kind of froze the whole country and all the lakes, and no one can get out. And we were wondering if you could bring back summer." And Elsa's like, "I can't. I don't know how to do that." Now, this is one of the best scenes in the film for how they do it, how it's executed, how it's written. It all works so beautifully here. What they do in this scene is they're singing the song for the first time ever again. They re-sing that song, but they're also talking. They mix those together and it works beautifully. This is also where Elsa finds out that she can create life with her powers. She has the ability to create life. What I really love about this scene, though, is the way it builds. It keeps building with the song for the first time ever, and we see both sides on the side of hope, where she believes there's hope. There's always going to be hope. And Elsa being in fear, just absolute fear over her powers, and we see it here more than we've seen it before. And it's so great the way they do it, because the way the climax of this scene builds, where they're both singing at the same time, it just keeps building and building and building, and then finally Elsa strikes Anna's heart.